Hey guys, it's Laura, and today I went overboard on books. Starting this channel, I never planned to do a book haul. I don't really like the idea of talking about books before you've read them, but I couldn't help myself. Now I kind of understand, like, you want to talk about all the books you just picked up and that you invested in. Today I went to my library's used book sale and I've read about half of these books, so I feel more comfortable talking about it. And I went overboard on mass market paperbacks. Mass market paperback. I got 15 books today for $17, and I'm just like, that's amazing. So we'll start with some of the ones I haven't read. I picked up 2 of Fitzgerald's works, Tender is the Night and The Last Tycoon. I already own a copy of this, but I love these hardbacks. I have different sized pages, and I wanted at least 2 of a set together. So the other one I'll donate to my library and they can sell it at the next used book sale. And I got Ernest Hemingway's A Farewell to Arms, which I've been wanting to read forever, and this is a beautiful edition. It's hardback. It's just so fun. Also by him, I got The Old Man and the Sea, which my brother just read for school, and I haven't gotten a chance to read it yet, but I want to. Next is Love in the Time of Cholera by Gabriel, García, Márquez, and I've wanted to read this book ever since I watched Serendipity, where they leave a note inside this book, and if you find the book, then you can find the person's name or like phone number, and it's a really cute, adorable rom-com. I also got Artemis, Fowl, the Arctic Incident, which I read the first 5 in this series, and then I just didn't keep up with the last 2 or 3, so I'm trying to get the whole paperback copy so I could just breeze through them and find out what happens to them, especially since Disney has the rights for this movie and they should make the movie already. Disney, come on. Then I picked up A Game of Thrones, which I've read, and I own the 3 that I haven't read. Well, I've read Storm of Swords, and I'm in the middle of Feast for Crows, but when I purchased the books, I only got the ones that I hadn't read yet. So now I have this, so I'm just missing 1, and I'll have a complete set. I love this book series so much. It's great. I haven't read any Stephen King work, so I knew I needed to. I didn't watch the Under the Dome series, but I plan to use this for one of my Around the Year and 52 Books challenges of like an author you feel you should read right now. That's Stephen King. And I picked up Margaret Mitchell's Gone with the Wind, and I love the movie, and I read the book in 12th grade in high school. So, and then I used it on a paper. I had to write a paper of like, how do you know when you're in love? And I talked about how Scarlett doesn't know at all when she's in love, and she's so dumb. And it has really pretty red pages, so I'm glad I finally own a copy so I can just pick it up whenever I feel like it. Far from the Madding Crowd by Thomas Hardy, which I'm really excited for the movie. I have that on hold at the library, and I really wanted to read this book too for a long time. So a lot of these, as you can tell, are classics of things I've been meaning to read and haven't. I've read excerpts of Walden by Henry David Thoreau, but I haven't read the full thing, so I plan to do this, and it's also one of Charlie's books from The Perks of Being a Wallflower, and I want to get the whole set of those before I start, and I want to read them in the same order he did. So that's a reading challenge I have. Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. I've heard so many good things about this book, and I haven't read it. We were supposed to read it senior year of high school in English, and it just never happened, and I'm really excited to get through this. Candide by Voltaire, which I've read excerpts of as well for freshman seminar in college. So we read this scene, I don't even remember which scene it was 5 years ago, but I want to get back to it. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. Douglas? He has like a firsty lasty name. Next is Lord of the Flies by William Golding, and I read this, I think also senior year of high school. We read a lot of great books like junior and senior year. So I read it before craziness. I plan to use this for my Around the Year in 52 Books challenge for the same letter as your first name, which I think is week 5. I'm gonna do wrap-up videos for 4 weeks of those, so you'll see me talk more about this book then after I refresh my mind. And it's really cool because part of it's like falling out, so you could tell it's been a loved book. Alright, well, thanks for watching my library used book sale haul. I love going to my library. I will never stop talking about like the beauties of libraries, of borrowing books for free, used books that they sell, borrowing movies and CDs and ebooks. Okay, I borrowed a ton of ebooks when I was away at college. And maybe I'll do some like library hauls of things I like rent, borrow. So this is my first and potentially only haul video. Enjoy it. Love you guys. You can kind of still see my writing on my wrists from my siren video, so that was a thing that occurred.